How's it going, guys? Welcome back. It's Keith for the mail call today. I hope that's not too bright there for you. I'm doing it without my camera today. So I'll transfer the files into the computer or else into the phone and upload it that way. First of all, before I show the kits, Frankie, Frizzo, much appreciated, me old pal. I love this new card, that's why I really wanted to get your new one off you. I have your other two up there. I actually think all that stickers there. I actually have a couple of these stickers, as you can see. There's one on my PC. I have Fern Solo's one on my PC. And then another one, shut up. It was meant to say, I got this, shut up, I got this, but I ruined the I got this one part. So I didn't put it on, I just left shut up on it. But anyway, yeah, Frankie came this morning, buddy. It's the only mail card that has came in today. As I shown you all, I done a shout out with all your cards yesterday and showed the cards one by one. Sasha, get up on the chair and go away every time I make a video. Get up on the chair. Sorry, lad. This is the card I wanted. I have all these other ones, but I'll still always keep these ones. Even though I have them, I'll still keep these. Still. Yeah, same here, buddy. Yeah, the GT build is still, and I won't be changing it. It is definitely still on. I will not change my mind on that. It's my first my first build that I'm hosting. Now you all know about what I meant about the GT class race build. You know what GT racing cars are. GT1, GT2 again. But because a few of the guys actually hadn't got GT1, GT2 cars, they were into the original like models that they got when they were younger and what you pick up over in the US that interests you guys. Anything. That's why I just said, right, we'll still call it a GT build, because whoever has a GT car can build a GT car. For instance, I'm building my Z4 GT3 2012, not the Stife one, the stock one that comes with all the photo etch, but I'm not going to use the photo etch on it. Reason being, I have the Stife one. Also, I'm thinking that the photo etch will work on my BMW B-Max or new kit, and because that didn't come with any photo etch for the price of it, which it should have, that didn't come with any photo etch, so I'm sure, being a BMW kit, that the parts will go onto that, and if it doesn't, like the photo etch parts I mean, will go onto that kit, so it saves me having to buy the kit. If it doesn't, I will buy the kit then. But if it doesn't, I have the other Z4 GT3 kit that I have, the Stife one. I think that's the 2013 version. Where you have been seeing the 2012 line on my desk and stuff ready to go. I just take out my snips and that and envelopes. Still a bit unorganised, but my bins is clear enough as it is. That's the build I'm going with for my GT3 group build. The photo etch off this set I'm going to keep for the other Z4 GT3 kit, which is the Stife version. Same kit, only Stife. So yeah, if it doesn't work on the M6, that's when I'll be using it on the Stife, I mean. So yeah, just to clarify, the build is going to be still on, don't be worrying, because it is actually for my birthday. I want to start it the 31st of August, which is the date of my birthday. I'm 29 and I want to start it that day. I wasn't going to put a time limit on it for it, but being fair and knowing that there'll be other builds coming up for Halloween, I did put enough time on it with a finish date roughly around the 25th of October. Maybe most years or all you should have it well done by then, being that it's starting at the end of August, so we'll have all of September and nearly all of October, nearly 2 months to build it. And then everybody's builds that jumped in on the group build will be I'd like you to send me a picture, a screenshot each, the best screenshot you can take of it, or a photo of what you can take of your build when it's finalised, and send it on to me, and I'll do one of them slideshow videos of everybody that got involved. And what I'll do is I'll make it as long as possible, meaning I'll give each build like the same amount of time, say 3 or 4 frames for each build, so everybody gets a look and the name of their channel is going to be put over it. So that's the plan for that. So again, anybody that subscribed to me, please go and check Frankie Frizzo's model cars. Great builder. As you can see, he has done some awesome work. He has a great little diorama garage. You can see the remnant of my very first one at the back there. Because it doesn't get used at the moment, I am going to build it into a 4 garage. Like I think Frankie's is a 3 garage. Mine is going to be a 4, but it's only going to be 2 in length and 2, get me? So it has 2 lifts. It's going to have 2 lift kits. I need to get another lift kit. I need a lift kit to make the 2 lifts, but then I'm thinking about resin casting the 2 posts and the arms off the 1 lift I have, so I might actually just do that instead of buying it or getting anyone to try get it from me for a trade, you know. So yeah, I still need the lift kit. The message I sent to Tim, you know the message I'm talking about. If that interests you, you let me know, buddy, okay? And if it doesn't, I've also a different one there that you might be interested in, if you can. But if you can't, don't worry about it, pal. Like, I know how things are with everybody at the moment, like, and trying to shop online, and you know, I know it does cost us more. Every one of us that has done a trade, basically, a post is always the cost to us when we're sending kits to each other. Like for me to send track and post is 20-25 euro, you know what I mean, for 1 kit. Similar to you guys, and just sending it is it $20-25, isn't it? So it does add on that, but like we do it out of satisfaction of doing it to make sure that our friends are getting whatever they need, you know what I mean? So I've no problem ever doing it, and I know you don't either, Tim. So don't get me wrong when I said that, no. But if that interests, because I haven't heard you back from you yet, but if that little swap interests you, let me know. And if it does, lovely, well and good, I'll get that kit straight out to you ASAP, do you know what I mean? And then I'll wait for the frame of that car and the body shell even, because that's all I'll accept even. It's just the body shell and the thing if you have to, you know what I mean? The chassis. The rest I have there to make up from my parts box, like as in suspension wise and all that stuff. But anyway, I'll get off that point for now. Tim, you know yourself, hit me up if you need me, buddy, right? Please go and check Frankie Frizzo's, guys. That's the name of his channel. Please go and check him out. He's an awesome builder, a very nice guy, very helpful. He'll help anybody out, like everybody in the community. There is his email address if you need to contact him. I hope it's alright that I'm giving this out, Frankie. Sorry, it's on your card, buddy. But he'll send us a shop card if you are interested, and if you go and give him a sub, he'll send us a shop card. He's a nice guy. I'm subbed to him the past couple of years now, and I've had this is actually his new card. This is the card he started with, and another card, and I have them up on the wall now, or up on my locker, as I showed the other day when I found them all. So Frankie, I'm sorry I didn't find them in time, but I was still interested in this one. So I wanted this one off you no matter what, buddy. Thanks a lot, right? Much appreciated. First model kit today, guys, is one of my figure kits I was telling you I was waiting on. Now, I'm going to resin cast a lot of my little figure kits just to save me money on buying this. So there's a master box kit that I need to get. Now, I can't shop online anymore because I closed my account. I think I mentioned it in a video the other day. I closed my bank account, my mother's bank account. I got her to close it because I had money in my mother's bank account, and they froze me or anyone. It could have been my mother shopping online, but they froze the account because too much money was being spent. When I was spending my money on my 3D printer, and all that stuff that I bought over the weeks, and all the car kits that I overpaid for, and the Grail kit, the Cosworth, my father's, may rest in peace, my father's favourite car. Yeah, they decided too much money was at the going through the account out, so they froze my money, which they'd no right to do so, because at the end of the day, the bank is holding my money. Like, yeah, they didn't know it was my money, they thought it was my mother's money, but they stopped her from being able to shop online. It could have been her shopping, but it wasn't, it was me. So I said, go down there, and whatever's in that, close that account and tell them you want the money out, that you're sick of the way they treat you. They send us out a monthly bill for every purchase that we purchase online. And this is AIB Bank, if you want to look all this up. They send you a monthly purchase for every kit you buy online outside the country as well. Or if you use it in your own country, they still do it. They charge you like a percentage of whatever it was you spent, you know. So with me being a stubborn a-hole, I decided, no, I'm not going to let them take control of what. If we have £1 million in the bank, just for instance, if we have £1 million in the bank, we can spend that £1 million if we want online. No bank should ever have a say in what you spend. Do you know what I mean? But they froze my mother's account to stop shopping online. Now, lads, if this camera stops recording, because it usually records for 30 minutes and then stops, I don't know what setting it's on. Or if it does, there'll be a part 2, just so you know. So I'll try rush this now. I'm sorry for rambling on. But I shut the account and I can't shop online, yeah? So there's a master box kit I need to get. And if any of you are interested in doing a swap phone, if you can pick her up for me for cheap. Because they are only a cheap kit. The zombie hunter one, the one without the bike, the lady with the gun, and a couple of zombies running around. I need to get that kit. If anybody can help me out, let me know in the comments, and I'll do a deal with you. I'll pick you up something for a similar price or whatever. If it's a little bit more, whatever you want, because kits are obviously a lot more to buy over here than they are in the US, you know. I don't mind paying a little bit more, just I'm more than happy to do it, you know what I mean? It's no skin on my nose, it's only it's a favour for a favour, isn't it? As a friend, we're all in the modelling game. If there's kits I can't get, and I've done it with people on our community in the past, we've done it many a times. We've done trades, and I've sent out the kits straight away, even when the guys hadn't got kits ready yet to send out to me. I've sent them theirs, and then they'd get theirs out to me too. So there was never any problems with anybody. Everybody knows how I do deals. You all know, anyone that sends me kits, I'll send kits back too. So like, it's, I know I don't take anything for nothing. It's just me, you know what I mean? I know you don't either. And there's a lot of guys have sent me stuff that I want that back in return, but I still have to do it. It's just the way I was brought up, you know what I mean? We didn't have much growing up, but we knew kindness is just one thing that you can never give too much of, you know what I mean? It's nice to be nice. If someone treats you wrong over it, well then you just don't do that for them again, isn't it? Once bitten, twice shy. Anyway, I got this kit again, but this time this kit is for me. The first time I got this kit, it was for a friend, which has been boxed and is ready to be sent to that friend. That friend knows who it is. Just for being a good friend, you know what I mean? He's a nice guy, he's a great guy, and he's like myself. He always ends up just saying, keep back something. But again, it's up to him whether he shows you his kits or not. I told him he doesn't have to do that. Don't ever do it if you don't need to do it, and he doesn't need to do it, because at the end of the day we know what was done, and that's it. It's between me and himself, you know. But anyway, another Lambo, boys. I've been looking, because I've gotten everything up to the event of the last few weeks. I've done a Hurricane, and I might pick up, not a Hurricane, I've done a Countach, the one before that. I've done a Countach in the past, the blue one, it's on my channel. The LP 500 I think it was. But there's another one I might pick up, because the blue one could always line up with all these when they're built. But I have everything from, so far I have everything from up to as far as the Lambo Aventador. So I got this today. I also got this today, Lamborghini Miura or whatever. Using loads of real names, guys. Yeah, so this is the earliest model I've gotten of all the Lamborghinis. So it starts off here, and I've went up as far as the Aventador Spider, the two-door one with the convertible type roof. So that's the Lambos I have to build on the channel. So they'll get their own little display piece where the big Lambo board sign that I'll print out. I'll print out a big Lamborghini logo and have it in the background for the Lambos all in the line all year. I know there's new Lambos out, like the Veneno. I had the Veneno, but I smashed it off a wall because I was only learning and it was too complicated trying to get it together. But anyway, I got another R1, but only the older version, because I had got the blue and white one of these years ago with no tax or insurance on it. I bought it because it was going cheap. It was a 00. It was in blue and white. Yeah, 2000 it was, and I was flying around on it for a few weeks, uninsured, non-taxed, bit young and stupid, and I got took on me by the guards for driving with no insurance. I got it for cheap, so there was no point going down to get it back either, so I just wanted it done and dusted. So I got a fine for driving it without tax insurance. So yeah, I ended up getting that to go with the bike collection. As you know, I've been stocking up on the bikes as well, because I want to start doing a few more bikes. So I like bikes and I like cars. But anyway, before this camera shuts off, because it shuts off after about half an hour itself. Yeah, that's all the kits today, and the shout out for Frankie. And as you can see, I have a Hakusa. I cut up the black Skyline mic that I had there, that I showed you. I cut it up. Basically, it was an experiment. If any of it, see, can any of you guess what the cab is off by looking at it? Now don't worry, it's all going to be painted one colour, sanded and smooth. What I done was I super glued it to there onto the front of this cab, and then I put milli putty that goes like a stone on the inside and real flat down the same, as you can see. See, yellow inside. Well, that's milli putty. It's gotten rock hard. I can sand the smoother. So yeah, I am in the market for the Hasegawa Sunny kit. Like, I asked the guy to get one for me if he can, only if he can. But either way, if another guy gets one as well, or has one that's willing to trade, let me know, or wants a kit for me to pick up roughly around the same price range, you know, I'll go and get them the kit, no problem. And you can post it to me. I just want to get the Sunny Hasegawa Sunny truck kit, just in case this one doesn't. Either way, even if this turns out to be exactly similar, I want a proper Nissan Carbonol in 124 scale. I know a friend on the channel there, the subscriber, good builder. You all know him, a few years I subscribed to him. I just can't think of his name off the top of my head right now, sorry. I was talking to him last night. He did say that the front still would fit the 125th, but I said to him I will go down the route that I was planning first. So what I done was I cut up 2 old built models and joined them together. As you can see, I had a over fender here, but I'm going to be putting real over fenders on this, like wide body fender arches, and it's going to get all that. So basically it's being turned into a Datsun truck with the Hakusa front. It's just not a Nissan cab, but you won't know the difference. If there's anything, I know it goes like this, and it down and into a little bend like that to the cab. I can always do that shape or a bit of milli putty if I, but at the end of the day, what's the point? I'm not gonna do that. I'll just go ahead with this the way it is and put on the chassis, and I'll lower it and put camber on it. It's just a build to make me happy, you know. I'll sand the back and I'll spray the colour I'm gonna spray, and put an engine and all into it and see how it works out. So I am in the market, lads, for a Hasegawa. I can't go shopping online, as I said, so if anyone knows that, there's an old build that I started when I only started building. It's called a Nissan President or something. There, a SEMA President V8. Don't know if you know the kit. The wheels aren't off it. The wheels that came on it are, I think, they're like rotty form wheels. Painted black. It was white when I got it. Painted black. It's an Aoshima kit. It says SEMA on the. They gave SEMA decals. One of the headlight lenses fell out, so I took out the other one. I know where the one is that fell out. It's down behind me model there. Press cabinet there. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that, because you just probably know it being from the USA. You just probably know the car. But that's the inside of the Hakusa that I cut up for the front. For the bonnet. The one I showed you in the video last week for my first builds. So yeah, all of the wheels will come used for the build as well, for the truck. So I've a couple of them wanting heavy wheels from the kits, because they come in most Fujimi kits. So yeah, I just really wanted Datsun Hakusa Hakatoro front end. So this one's just gonna be a Datsun. I'll still do a few things to it to make it look cool or whatever, or try to make it look cool, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll chat to you again soon. Stay safe, keep up the work, and don't forget to go check, if you haven't subscribed, please go check Frankie's Models Cars. He's a great builder. You know that yourselves, all you guys that watch me know that. And thanks again for watching. I'll start getting me post out to the guys that know who was waiting on post on me. I'll start getting that out this week, latest next week. I've just been up to my eyes with stuff, you know, running around and sorting things out with family, you know. So Sorry. So yeah, I'll get that done as soon as possible, guys. Yeah. All the posts out. I can only send out one a week anyway, so because it'll cost me a bomb otherwise, you know, and I haven't got the money, especially now that I don't work. You know, I don't work the past while. Yeah, you know, a couple of years now how I've been getting me money the last few weeks over the court. Something to do with court, so that's all I'll say. But that's how I was able to buy all my stuff, and I only have like whatever in the saving now. It's actually a personal savings it's actually in the safe in the room. So yeah, let me know anyway, like, guys, if any of you can help me out with the Nissan Hasegawa truck. If there's that I can pick up, that's in your same price range. Or Frankie, I sent you a message the other day. If you can let me know, you probably got it or not. It was a comment actually. I think it was a comment. I don't know, you probably already replied. I'll have to check that out. Anyway, guys, stay safe. I have to pick up a few more of these cheap things because that was the last one, and if I keep using them, I'll just keep putting dirt from old paint into the bottles of tin oven and using it. Ugh. Jesus, man, I knocked everything off my desk down. I'm gonna have to extend that out there somehow. But yeah, Frankie's models is gonna go up. His new card is gonna go up on the wall with all those, even though his other one's up there already. So shout out to you, buddy. Chat to you again soon. Thanks, guys, for watching. Appreciate it. Stay safe. Keep out. Bye-bye.